Hi, I'm Dr. Prashanthi Chanamsetti. If you're an undergraduate, master's, or a PhD student, and you want to learn about what an abstract is, why is it important, how to write a strong abstract, and get some tips along the way, then this video is for you. I'm also going to share a chain reaction that happened to me once I've started to write the abstracts. And finally, I'm going to suggest some steps to follow after you're done watching this video. So what is an abstract? An abstract is the summary of a research study. So if you take a peer-reviewed journal article, then this section is the abstract. It's usually between 150 to 350 words. Depends on where you're submitting your abstract to, whether to a conference, a journal, or dissertation. They all have their own guidelines on the word limit, so just contact them and follow those guidelines. So why is an abstract so important? It is important because that's the first thing that the reader reads. And if it's written poorly or is of low quality, then they think that the rest of the research is also of low quality and they won't read the research. So which negatively impacts one's ability to get citations, to publish, to present at conferences, and even pass proposal defense if they're working on their dissertation. So the simplest solution is to learn to write a good abstract. And that's what we are going to do today. It's really simple. I'm going to tell you 7 questions that if you answer, you'll be able to write an excellent abstract. So let's dive in. Question number 1 is, what's the purpose of your study? Number 2, why is your study important? Number 3, what methodology did you use to conduct your study? Number 4, what are the findings of your study? Number 5, what are the implications of your study? Number 6, were there any limitations? If so, what were they? And finally, what are your future research recommendations? Now, they don't have to be in the same order. There are various ways that an abstract is written. If this is your first time writing an abstract and you're not sure what format to use or what academic language to use to write your abstract, then here's a tip for you. Take 10 to 15 peer-reviewed journal articles in your area of interest and see the way the abstracts are written. You like 1 or 2 writing styles, take inspiration from those to write yours. Now, whichever writing style you use, just make sure that you include answers to all these 7 questions in your abstract. So let's just recap these 7 questions real quick. So question 1 is, what's the purpose of your study? Why is it important? Why is your study important? What are the you use to conduct your research? What are the findings of your study? What are the implications of your study? What are the limitations, if any? And what are the future research recommendations? So now you have this abstract ready. What's next? So here's tip number 2. Test yourself. That's what I did, and it helped me immensely. So the way I tested myself was I wrote the abstract on my own and sent it to a conference. Got rejected. And so next time I took my professor's help, sent them, got accepted. So now I wanted to test myself again. So I wrote them on my own, sent them to conferences, got accepted. So now I wanted to challenge myself a little bit. So I wrote 4 abstracts and sent them to Harvard Graduate School of Education. All of them got accepted. So now I wanted to challenge myself a little bit more. And so I wrote the abstract on my own and sent it to Gallup International Positive Psychology Summit. This was riskier because this was just one-time opportunity for me. It was highly competitive and I was doing it on my own. So, but I was astonished to know that I was selected. And I feel so honored to know that I was one among 28 PhD and postdoctoral fellows to be selected across the world. So in a span of 5.5 years of my doctoral education, I presented my research at 24 conferences, reaching to about 3 to 4 per year. So here's the chain reaction that happened to me once I started to write the abstracts, and it was really unexpected. So to be able to write the abstracts, I had to first conduct research. And because I was doing such intense research, my GPA increased significantly, which in turn earned me several academic scholarships. And also, when I went to these conferences to present my research, I learned a lot about the leadership roles that we can get involved in And so I did. Though it earned me several leadership scholarships. So combined together, I received complete tuition waiver, meaning my entire doctoral education was free of cost. And I'm so thankful to Texas A&M University for honoring me with these awards and grants. Otherwise, as an international student, I would have had to pay anywhere between $300,000 to $400,000 to get my education. So if somebody would have told me that, hey, write abstracts and you'll get free education, it wouldn't have made sense to me. But that's exactly what happened to me. I want to say something here that it's nothing special. I just did it. I was committed. And the other thing is test yourself. It's really helpful. And one most important thing is when rejected, don't get disappointed. I mean, I know that it seems like it's the end of the world, but it really is not. No big deal. Happens to everyone. In fact, don't even look at it as rejection. You know, we have a saying that whatever happens, happens for good. So just move on but keep writing. So after you're done watching this video, this is what I want you to do. Get a pen and a paper and make a table with 3 columns and label the first column as the conference names, the second one as conference themes, and the third one as abstract submission deadlines. Now, Google all the conferences that are going to be held in 2025 in your area of interest. So once you get this list, go to the conference websites and to get information on their themes and abstract submission deadlines. Enter this information into the table that you made and put this table on a wall where you can see it every day. Now, conduct research on a topic related to the conference theme. Write the abstract and submit it to the conference. If accepted, great. If not, get your professor's feedback and submit it to another conference with a similar theme. So here are 3 quick tips that I would like to share. So number 1 is that there are 2 kinds of research, empirical research and literature reviews. So empirical research, they're long drawn. You need to get IRB approval first to conduct the research, and then you need to collect the data, analyze the data, and then write the abstract. It's long drawn. The other one is literature review. You don't have to take the approval of anybody. You just go to the library, get the literature, review it, write the abstract, find out the findings, write the abstract, and submit it to a conference. So for a student who is just starting their journey, this is the best way to go, quick way to go. So try doing this. The other thing is that most of the universities, they conduct conferences once a year, and those are amazing platforms to practice. They're not competitive. It's very easy to get in. And the professors, they understand that you're students, so they won't judge you even if you do mistakes. And in fact, they're very supportive of students. So go there, present there, and use those as practice platforms. And then finally, because you'll be doing such intense work, try to align that with your class assignments. Usually professors give options to choose from to do the class assignments. So choose the research option. If that's not given, try requesting your professor to see if you can submit your research work as the class assignment, and that would save you time and energy. So that's it for today. I wish you all the very best. Take care. Bye.